Good afternoon, everyone. I'm now posting the solutions to yesterday's problem of the day for March 30th. So the problem was the 17 tokens shown below are used to play a game. Each kind of token is worth a different number of points. We have 6 star tokens, 5 circle tokens, and 6 heart tokens. The picture below shows 2 clues about the number of points each kind of token is worth. So clue number 1 is a star is equal to 2 of the circle tokens. Clue number 2, a circle token is equal to 2 heart tokens. So part A says if each star is worth 20 points, how many points is each heart worth? Show or explain how you get your answer. In part B, if 4 friends play the game, they will divide the 17 tokens into 4 groups so that each friend's groups of tokens is worth the same number of points. What is the total number of points each friend's group of tokens is worth? Show or explain how you get your answer. So here are our solutions for this problem. So I first started putting the clues up top. So again, you see that the star token is worth 2 of the circle tokens, and the circle is worth 2 of the hearts. Now, in order to solve this, we first need to figure out what the circle tokens are worth. So we put here the star is equal to the 2 circles. So again, it's 20 is equal to whatever this is, which we don't know yet, plus whatever that is. The one thing we do know is that those two values are the same. We could also look at it as 20 equals 2 times whatever that token is. Now why 2? Because we have 2 tokens, and again, they have the same value. So if I'm looking at it, I'm trying to figure out either what number plus itself equals 20, or what number times 2 equals 20. So here we have the 2 solutions. So if I know that 10 plus 10 equals 20, or 2 times 10 would equal 20. So that tells me that the circle token is worth 10 points. Now that I know the circle token, I can now figure out what the heart token is. So again, we're going to think of it the same way. So a circle token is worth 2 hearts. So I can look at it as 10 is equal to what number plus basically itself. It has to be the same, again, because these are 2 heart tokens that are the same. Or I could look at it as 10 equals to 2 times what number. So in this case, when I figure out the solution, I figure out that my answer should be 5. Why? Because 5 plus 5 gets me to my 10, or 2 times 5 gets me to my 10. So the solution for part A is that the heart token is worth 5 points. Now, for part B, there's a few different ways we can solve this. So the first way I did was to figure out the values of all the tokens combined. So once I figured out part A, I have all of my values for the star, the circle, and the heart. Now when I come down here, I know I have 6 tokens that are stars. So if I know each star token is 20 points, 6 times 20 equals 120 points. I've now figured out that each circle token is worth 10 points. So I have 5 of those. So 5 times 10 equals 50 points for the circle tokens. And over here I have 6 heart tokens. And I know that the heart tokens are now worth 5 points. So 6 times 5 equals 30. So that's 30 points. Now I'm going to add all those values together. So 120 plus 50 plus 30 gets me to 200 points. So I know that all the tokens together are worth 200 points. Now in part B it says there's going to be 4 people playing the game. So I'm now going to take the 200 points and I'm going to divide them amongst the 4 people, or the 4 players. So again, I'm going to start off with the 2. If I have 2, can I make a group of 4? No, so I put an X or a placeholder above it. If I have 20, can I make a group of 4? Yes, I can make 5 groups of 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. Now, a common mistake kids make here is once they get the 0 down here, they just leave it and they answer 5. What I try to tell my students in 5th grade is that every digit in the box, the division box, should have something above it, whether it's a placeholder as an X or an actual digit. So if we look here, you need to remember to bring down this last 0. Now, if you have 0, can you make a group of 4? No. So you have to put a 0 up here above the ones place. So a lot of kids make that common error and would have answered 5. So 0 times 4 is 0. Now I end up with 0, and there's nothing left to ring down. That's how I know I'm done. And if I did it correctly, I should have a digit or a placeholder above every digit in the box. So if we look here, each player is going to get coins that are worth 50 points. Now, I did do another solution to this problem. So this kind of involves trading. So what I've done here is I've listed all the coins up top. So I have my 6 stars. I had my 5 circles, and I had my 6 original hearts. Now you notice I did some trading here. So what I did was I made my 4 groups. That represents the 4 players. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I started doing was dividing up the coins. So I put a star here, crossed it out. Put a star here, crossed it out. Put a star here, crossed it out. Put a star there, crossed it out. Now I had 2 stars left over. Now I can't put those into groups because not everybody can get one. So what I did was I knew that a star was the same as 2 circles. So I traded in this star for these 2 circles that you see up top. And I traded in this star for these 2 circles. So now I had a total of 5 original, 6, 7, 8, 9 circle coins or tokens. Now I did the same thing. I started separating the circles. So I put 1 in that group, another one in that group, another one in that group, and another one in that group. So I crossed out 4 of them. I still had enough to put another one in each group. So I put another circle coin there, another circle token there, another circle token there, another circle token there. I crossed out another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That left me with 1 circle token left over. Now again, I can't use that because I can't put 1 into each group. So I traded in the circle token for 2 heart tokens. So now instead of just having 6 heart tokens, I now have 8 altogether. So now I just did the same thing. I divided up the heart tokens. So I would put 1 in that group, 1 in this group, 1 in this group, 1 in this group, crossed out 4 of them. And then I put another 1 in each group. And then that took up all the rest of my heart tokens. Now, in order to figure out how much each student has, we just need to count up the values, which we already figured out in part A. So if we look, we know a star is worth 20, so that's 20 points. We know circles are worth 10, so that's 20, 30, 40 points altogether. And I know each heart is worth 5, so that's another 5, and then 5 is 10, so it's a total of 50 points. And if we notice, each group has the same, so again, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, and then this person has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So each student gets 50 points worth of tokens. So again, that's another way of showing it without having to show division in the typical way. So hopefully you enjoyed the solutions, and I'll be posting today's problem of the day later on this afternoon. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye.